Hello everyone, my name is Nathan, you're watching the Leviathan, and welcome to June's monthly vlog, and that is in no way the 5th time I've started this vlog. No, in no way have I failed at the beginning of this vlog several times. I keep saying really weird stuff to start out. So I missed a vlog last month, and I'm sorry about that. That just happened and stuff. And this month was supposed to be the month that I start out and be extremely consistent with uploads, and that didn't happen. And well, really, it started out last month, but this month, like, extremely inconsistent so far. And I'll talk about that a little later in the vlog. I don't want to start out because every vlog in the past, I feel like I've started up being like, so this is why I've been missing so many days. excuse. Throw those out there. But I want to start off with just talking to you guys. How you guys been and stuff? How's life going for you? For me, it's been pretty good so far. I got to be honest. Recently, I've been feeling a little bit. I don't know, not depressed, but a little bit down, a little bit. I guess I've been feeling a little bit uninspired. Well, I guess that's the wrong term. I've just lost a little bit of a passion for a little bit there, and it's been a little while, a little hard for me, kind of just working through that and saying, you know, you're not going to keep a passion consistent. Your passion's not going to be consistently like, let's do this, let's make videos, let's have great fun doing it and stuff. There's going to be times where you know, it becomes a little bit weary, a little monotonous making videos. And that's not to say that I haven't had fun making videos within this time period and stuff. I have. Some of the most enjoyable series I've done actually have been recently with Little Nightmares and then What Remains of Edith Finch and stuff. But at the same time, I've been feeling a little bit down, I guess, and a little bit lost. And I feel like I lost some of the reason I've been doing YouTube. Just mentally, I just kind of lost sight of where I'm trying to go and my objective. Because I have so many things I want to do with YouTube, so many passions, so many inspirations for ideas, I guess, of what I want to do. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve some of them. Some of them require a lot of skills that I simply just don't have. And so I'm kind of shelving those off to the side and stuff. And to some extent, I let those become a little bit of a distraction and stuff, because I was a little bit too preoccupied of like thinking about, oh, I want to do this, I want to make this video, I want to that, and I just can't right now just because I literally don't have the skills to do some of the things that I want to do. So I kind of like let my eyes just and my thoughts and everything stay on that and stuff, when I really should have been paying attention more to actually doing the stuff I can do and stuff. And I guess in the long run, anytime you do something continuously, it's going to become a little bit monotonous eventually, no matter how much you love it and stuff. So this last few weeks, this kind of entire beginning of June, has been kind of me trying to reignite that kind of passion and stuff. And you don't always have to be passionate about something to love it and stuff. Like I said, there's going to be times where you lose a little bit of that passion and stuff, but I'm just trying to get my mindset back into making videos. And one of the things that I'm actually really excited about trying to do and stuff is getting back to just doing fun indie games, fun short indie games, because doing longer series is great and stuff, but longer series, you have such a pressure to get them out on time and stay consistent with the uploads. So because I in the past have certain series like The Last Guardian and A Night in the Woods, I just was so inconsistent with the time. There'd be weeks in between videos sometimes for those, and when you're doing a series, that can really mess with the series, especially playing it, like taking that much time to play a game, you lose so much connection with the game, with the characters, with the story and stuff. And recently, whenever I've done some longer series, I usually just sit down and play it, even though there's been sometimes longer days in between me actually uploading due to internet and stuff like that. But I actually just sit down and do my best to, you know, just play it all through in one sitting, or as much as I can in one sitting. Like Outlast took, I think, 3 sittings, maybe 4 sittings to do it, but they were really closely together within days of each other. And then Little Nightmares, I recorded in one sitting. Was it one? Yeah, one sitting, I think. And then What Remains of Edith Finch was in one sitting, which is great for those. But the problem with longer series is is that there's not a lot of variety in your uploads, and I want to get back to having a lot of variety in just these little indie games that I can just sit down and really enjoy. Sometimes that's the most fun of making videos, is just messing around in games of people who are really passionate about making games and stuff, because really indie developers are extremely passionate about making games, and that's not to say that obviously AAA titles people aren't. They very much are, but you never get kind of that spark that indie developers kind of give you and stuff, and I really feed off of that, I guess, and stuff. So I want to get back to some of those. There's a few that I've been trying to get to. It's just downloading them and then actually getting the work and stuff is a little bit tiring and stuff. But I did want to kind of say that and stuff, because I don't know if that comes through in my videos or not. It's definitely coming through in the fact that it's been so long since I uploaded, and that's not the reason why, by the way, that it's been so long since there's been videos. I think it plays a part in it and stuff. I think that I don't always, recently, like this last week and month in general, I haven't always been taking the time that I should on to upload videos and stuff, or taking advantage of the times that I had to upload, so I missed days. But really the reasons why is seriously just my internet. And I've said that like every time. It's been like, oh, my internet sucks, but you guys don't understand, my internet sucks. It is literally, I think I tested it the other day, and it was 0.06 kilobytes per second. I mean, that's insane. That's insane. You know what dial-up is? Dial-up is average dial-up was 0.56 kilobytes per second. So I'm so below dial-up. And then regular internet speed, average internet speed is 30 megabytes per second nowadays and stuff, and that's insane. And I don't know what happened. I've been trying to actually figure out by calling some people and figuring stuff out, but nothing has worked so far. We had an expert come out, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty much your provider's problem. You should switch to another provider. And we're like, yeah, we do that, but the other provider like ends a block away from us, and they charge a little bit to move out to where we are. But I that definitely is the huge effect on video schedule and uploading, but I don't think it's the major part of I mean, no, it is the major part. But it's definitely also affected by just this lack of energy that I've had recently and stuff. But I think I'm getting back into it. I'm hoping the kind of push forward and gain some of this passion back, I guess. And seriously, thank you guys for your comments and stuff, because even when you just comment, you're like, oh, that was a fun video, or like the video, or a lot of people have just been commenting and saying something about the video, like, oh, that was cool and stuff, and that just makes me so passionate, because it actually is like, oh, so we watch it. They're just saying, they're having, ideas about what happened in the game. They're giving theories and stuff. That means they actually watched the video. They actually enjoyed it, and that's really what I want to do. I want to make videos that people enjoy and stuff. I mean, there's no point to make a video if it doesn't make someone smile, doesn't make someone laugh maybe, or just have a good time watching it and stuff. And I don't know. I felt like I lost a little bit of something recently, and I apologize for that, really, and stuff. And I apologize for missing so many days and stuff. And I don't know if it's let me get that hat out of here. It's itchy hat. I feel like beanies do that to my head. I love wearing beanies, but after a while they just get so itchy. Yeah, I don't want to make it a big thing and stuff. It's not like I'm contemplating quitting videos and stuff or anything, but it has affected me for sure and stuff. And recently, like a few of the days, I'd say 2 of the days at least, this because I've missed, 5 days last week. I got 1 video up, and then I missed, I think, almost 5 days again. So it's almost 10 days in total that I've missed. And the first 5 days was pretty much 100% internet issues, and then I was gone a few of the days, so I couldn't upload then, and just not having the ability to upload anytime. And then these last few days, there was that too. But there was a few times where I was coming home from school, and I was like, I could go upload videos and stuff, and then I was like, oh, but I didn't record it. I didn't record it and take the time to edit, just because I don't know, I've been second guessing myself way too much recently. Like, I'll record a video, and the entire time I'll just be like, what are you doing, man? Why are you saying that? Nobody's going to enjoy this. And then And yet the videos that I've had the most fun, I don't even think about that while I'm playing. I don't even think about what I'm saying while I'm playing. I'm just enjoying the game. And I feel like recently I've let that become a thing. Like, I should never be sitting there thinking in the video like, oh man, what should I say? What should I say here to be entertaining? And I'm really like, I feel like when I realized I was doing that, I felt like I had to stop and take a little bit of time to kind of analyze what's going on in my brain and stuff, and take a step back and be like, hey man, you shouldn't be concerned about this. Just have fun. Just have fun and play a game. Like, this isn't a big deal. Like, it's just play a game. Like, you know, and if people watch it and enjoy it, then great. That's going to be awesome and stuff. But it's almost more important that I just be focused on having fun in the game myself, instead of focused on having really good commentary. And I feel like if you watch Outlast, the Outlast 2 series and stuff, I felt like that really affected that series, especially starting off early off and stuff, because I started out and stuff, and I had a vision in my mind of how good of a series I wanted it to be, and I was just sitting there and I was like, come on, you're not being funny, you're not being great at this and stuff. And I don't know, I feel like it could have been a lot better series than it was. I'm not saying it was bad at all. I think it actually had some good moments throughout and stuff, but I don't know, I feel like whenever I find a series lacking, whenever I find a series that I'm like, man, you could have done better in it, it comes down to two things: either inconsistency of uploading, or not even uploading, really inconsistency of recording the video, because that's what really affects the video itself. Uploading just affects the time frame and makes it longer before it comes out, which can affect you guys watching and stuff. If you actually are paying attention, you're like, oh, it's been like a month since I watched that other video, I don't really feel like watching it now. But for me, like, it's like, oh, it's been a month since I played, I don't remember what was happening now. Or it's like that affects it a lot. But the thing that affects it even more is me just second guessing myself so much. Night in the Woods is actually a great example of this. I found that, like, because I'm kind of very self-conscious, I'd say, about the fact that when I read out loud in games, I mess up so freaking much. And I don't know if it's because I'm reading on a screen, and reading out loud is always difficult. I don't know why. And I think my dyslexia plays in a little bit to it, but I don't think that's a huge excuse for that overall and stuff. And for Night in the Woods, because I was trying to do, that was another one where I started off and I was like, oh, I'm going to do amazing voices. I'm gonna have so much fun with unique voices and stuff, because I had so much fun with that when I did the Child of Light series, just making voices that I love doing and stuff, and I can still, remember to this day. And then Night in the Woods, I'm like, I'm going to do that too. And not only could I not find voices that I liked for most of the characters, but I kept messing up lines. I kept messing up dialogue. And then I was like, oh, Nathan, no, you're doing terrible. And everything I did was second guessing myself to the future. The few episodes that I think were really good in there, I didn't do that. And then, like, or I'd start off not doing it, and then at the end I'd do it, and for a lot, and it just, I don't know, like, there's actually parts that you might notice as you go along, a part actually cut out. I think there's a part where in Night of the Woods where I sit down and May is talking to her father and stuff, and they're watching TV, and I think I cut that entire bit out because I just screwed it up so much. And it probably would have actually been maybe somewhat entertaining if I had gone with the screw up, but I was just so self-conscious, I just stopped doing what I was doing, and just like kind of like hung my head. I was like, no. And I don't know, I think that part of me that's really reserved and doesn't necessarily like to share everything about myself and be open and stuff, whenever mistakes are made, it doesn't know how to handle it and stuff, and it wants to withdraw and be like, no, don't show this to the world. Where really, a lot of times these mistakes can be some of the funniest things if you interact, if you act right afterwards and stuff. It can be absolutely hilarious and stuff. And I don't know, there's things to learn. Like, obviously you're always learning when you're recording, and always learning when you're moving forward and stuff. I just feel like recently I've let it get a little bit too important to me. It's just sitting and playing a game. It's just sitting and playing a game and having fun, and hopefully making a video that will reach someone, that will entertain someone, put a smile on someone's face. From the beginning, that's been my goal. And so I want to kind of get back to that mindset of just don't worry about being the best, commentator, the best person at making jokes at the right moment, or just, absolutely hilarious jokes, because that's not, maybe not, that might not be me. You know, I've never been an excellent like person of coming up with jokes and stuff. I can say funny things like in the moment, but I feel like when you focus on something, you're like, okay, I'm gonna be so funny in this video. It's when there's like no humor really in it, because it's all so forced and it's all so like thought out and stuff, and nothing is spontaneous and actually funny, because that's actually where Let's Plays, I feel like, bring their most humor, is their spontaneity and stuff just coming out of nowhere and stuff. And I don't know what this vlog's even about. This vlog is gonna be a mess, an absolute mess of me just babbling about stuff. Wow, going off on a rant here, but I kind of want to explain some thoughts on this. I don't know if I made myself clear though in this vlog, because I don't want it to seem like I'm saying, oh no, I've been so depressed, I've been hating myself. So, no, it's not that at all. It's just I've been questioning a lot of things recently, and I've been saying, okay, you need to take a step back here and think about things a little bit clearer here. Take the time to be like, okay, what do I need to do to move forward to make better videos? What do I need to do to become more sincere, more open, more approachable, I guess, and genuine in the things I do. I don't want to ever be forced. And there was some videos where I would second guess myself so much that at the end I'm like, oh, should I just like replay the game and then like pretend I played it for the first time? Which I didn't do, but there was times where I actually thought about that, because I was second guessing myself so much. Actually, kind of ridiculously, the last video I uploaded, which was, as of recording this, which was the Little Remains video, which was a really fun little video. I actually thought about re-recording because I disliked it. Like, I was second guessing myself. I wasn't really second guessing myself throughout the video. At the end, I was kind of like, oh, did I do a good job? And I was second guessing myself. Then I was like, oh, should I re-record this? And I was like, no, dude, don't. You know, you don't re-record a game and stuff. That's just not something you. I mean, you can if a video gets messed up. But it's, part of me was trying to like, oh, re-record it and then come up with really funny jokes to say at certain moments. And I was like, no, that's not the mindset, you know, I want going forward and making videos. And I've never done that in the past and stuff, but it's definitely been something that recently I think I've been starting to second guess myself so much. I was like, because like after a video's done, all these ideas pop into my head. I'm like, oh, I could have said this and that would have been absolutely hilarious, and all this stuff. And then, because for some reason, I think it'll come with time and doing more videos and stuff, is a lot of times funny things don't come to my mind in the moment. I'm so focused on commentating and talking and stuff. The funny stuff that I do say, if I ever say anything funny, I really don't know, comes in just moments of me kind of blabbering, just stuff coming out of my mouth without me thinking. And it's never really thought out well and stuff. But then afterwards, I think out stuff. I'm like, oh man, that would have been hilarious. And then part of me is like, oh, you could do it. You could re-record. Nobody would know. But no. It's one of those things where I want all my gameplays to be genuine. I want them to be from beginning to end. Like, I have no problem replaying a game if, say, a game messes up or something like that. And sometimes that can help. Sometimes, like I've done in the past where a few times where I've recorded something and it sucked. And then the gameplay failed, and then I was like, oh, I have to re-record it now, and I'd re-record it. But I've always said it in the past, by the way, when that has happened, and then I re-recorded it. I was like, that was a lot better, but I don't know. I think I've just been so I just got focused in the wrong mindset of just make really funny videos and stuff. And I don't want to get back to I want to make really funny videos. I just don't know if I'm ever a funny person, or I like, it's one of those things where you see people that you look up to on YouTube. Like for me, it's Jacksepticeye or Markiplier, and I really enjoy their videos, as well as I watch sometimes some of Lord Minion 77 or Wade, and then Micecurm, I guess, Bob. I don't really watch I'm subscribed to them, but I don't really watch too many other videos. But I watch the stuff and I just look up to their style of comedy and stuff, and I judge myself of that, and maybe I can do some of that stuff, but I don't know. Everyone has their own style, and I think I've been trying to change myself in ways of becoming really hilarious instead of focusing on the stuff that actually might legitimately make my videos funnier and more enjoyable, which is actually trying to be myself and stuff. And then, I don't know, I don't think I've done it in any videos of late. It's always been second guessing myself. Like, I think for the most part, I'm legitimately playing the game the way, like myself and stuff, but it's when in the game I start second guessing myself and I'm like, oh, you're doing terrible, you're being yourself, no, stop it, don't do it, don't, no. And that, I don't know, I need to get it out of that mindset. I don't know. Wow, 24 minutes vlog already. Have I made any sense in this at all? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm second guessing myself now. Like, really, there's that part of me is like, no, don't show this. You made no sense here. And it may not make sense. Maybe that's a reasonable part of my brain saying, you know, Nathan, you really should have thought out what you're going to say in this vlog before you made it. But I don't know. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I kind of got a little sidetracked mentally, mostly and stuff, and where I'm trying to head, what I wanted my videos to mean and stuff. So I'm just trying to mentally kind of pull back and be like, okay, take your time to refocus. And so that's why, to some extent, I missed a few days. Like, I didn't purposely say, okay, we're not going to upload anything here, but just emotionally I was like, I really don't feel like recording right now. And I think that was a good thing to some extent. I apologize for not uploading anything, but I think it was a good thing for me to just kind of wrap my head around some you know, emotional stuff like I was talking about, and just being like, you know, have fun. You don't have to worry about, not every video I make I have to worry about it being the best video I've ever made. It just, you know, you can't put that kind of pressure on yourself and expect you to actually make good stuff. It's when you let yourself just have fun and free. Like, every video that I've ever made that I actually thought was good, and the ones that I think are the best videos were ones that just in the moment I was just absolutely like just enjoying myself. And so I'm looking forward to this month. I'm looking forward to getting back on schedule, finally uploading videos on time and stuff. I also wanted to mention that there will be a Let's Talk Games eventually this month, when I get back to it. I'm not sure when it's going to be. I still have to figure out what I'm going to talk about and all. But this month's going to be really interesting because E3 is going on right now, and looking good so far. So we'll see. We'll see what games there are to talk about. And then Challenge Bag Tuesday. The crazy things are happening there. It's taking forever to get through. I can't even make a prediction now. Every vlog before this, well, not every vlog, but like the last 3 vlogs, I feel like I made a prediction. I'm like, oh, it's coming, definitely next month, maybe this month. I don't know. I seriously don't know when it comes to Let's Talk. Not Let's Talk. When it comes to the Challenge Back Tuesday, I'm trying. It's just, why did I decide to do this challenge? You know, I mean, I didn't decide. I pulled it out of a bag. But I still technically decided to put the challenge that somebody out there suggested to me in the bag. So it's kind of my fault. I don't know. I didn't read the challenge before I did, but I didn't really read up on the challenge and figure out how difficult it was going to be. But I don't know. I'll get it done. We'll get to it. We'll get to all this stuff. But this month, I'm excited. Getting back on schedule, hopefully. 2 videos, maybe Monday. I should at least have 1 video per day. Till Monday and stuff, and then hopefully Tuesday at least I'll be back up to 2 videos, and then we can have fun. Next week is finals week for me, though. Not a good week at the start trying to get on schedule, but I'll do it. We'll do it. We'll have fun. We'll do great things. And I really want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch my videos, to comment, and just be generally kind to me and stuff. And I know I haven't been really consistent recently, or really necessarily entertaining recently, but I like every time somebody comments, it gives me such energy to keep going and stuff, and it's been really nice, seriously. Like, and especially seeing comments on videos of late really helped me and stuff, because there was a moment there where I was second guessing myself so much. There was a part of me that was like, is it worth it? Am I even capable of making good videos worth watching? Should I just stop? And anytime that those thoughts have ever come into my mind, somebody comments something, and it's not always something about my videos being good or anything, but it's just somebody commenting about a game and being like, oh, I like that this happened, or something like that. And it just, I don't know, that has always made me be like, oh, somebody watched this. Somebody actually watched this and enjoyed it. Because, I mean, you see the numbers of views, but when somebody comments, you're like, oh, somebody actually took the time, you know? And I don't know, it always inspires me to go on and stuff. So seriously, guys, thank you for that. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your kind words and your motivation that you give to me and stuff. Because I don't know. I have such ideas that I want to do with YouTube, and I don't want the parts of me that are really reserved, the parts of me that are really worried about showing like, I don't know, a lame version of myself or something like that. I don't want them to hold me back from achieving my dreams. And I know, like, a lot of times this nervousness, second guessing may go away in time, and maybe it won't, but I think as I improve, you know, I'll become more accepting of the person I am, I guess. I don't know. This vlog makes no sense. Thank you so much for watching it anyways. If you liked it, please feel free to leave a like or comment, let me know. But if you have any questions, I would love to start answering some questions if you have about me and stuff. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and let's do this again sometime. How am I going to edit this together? This is going to be crazy. Bye! Bye-bye. Bye-bye.